Mental health awareness has grown in recent years, giving more people a safe space to heal and be heard. If you didn't know, June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. And ABC 24's Alicia Renee shows us how men can start their mental health journey and stay on track.
Pain changes people.
Young people say life be lifing, and so it don't stop.
For City Hall, City Council, man, the mayor's office, we need mental health resources.
Mental health advocate Marlon Quall says he knows that pain firsthand. After losing his grandmother, he says life just wasn't the same.
And in my mind, I'm thinking my grandma need a break from everybody depending on her, calling on her. So she just need a year break. And when 2017 came, when they made a year, I didn't see my grandma. I was like, this real. My grandma, she ain't coming back.
He says that grief turned into a mental health struggle he never saw coming. And Marlon says his denial pushed him to a dark place, one he almost couldn't come back from.
Literally. Like, I was drinking and smoking every day to feel happy or to feel normal, and also to run from that heartache and that pain that I was feeling. So how could I listen to God's voice when the enemy gets you where he wants you when you're under the influence? When I took a handful of pills and tried to swallow, and I couldn't swallow, and I knew it was a purpose for me to be here. And when I received a visit from my grandma and my cousin, like, they passed, but I literally seen them. And once I got that visit, I'm like, yeah, it's time for me to push through, time for me to, get it together and, get closer with God.
After that experience, he says his spiritual life grew and advocating for men's mental health became his top priority. He compares the struggle with mental health in Memphis to the violence playing out in the city.
A lot of people witnessing their loved ones get killed. A lot of them saying their homeboys get killed. A lot of children losing their parents, their fathers, and they not getting the proper help that they need. So hurt innocent people because they drinking and smoking. They not feeling what needs to be felt. And in the black community, when we lose a loved one, first thing the family say, we finna turn up, we finna get drunk, get high. So we're already escaping from the pain that needs to be felt. Your loved one can be suffering and ready to end it all, but you can't see it due to them being under the influence.
Licensed psychotherapist Rick Harrell says in situations like this, Men's Mental Health Awareness Month can make a real difference.
At one time, it was something that was pretty obsolete that we didn't talk about. We didn't really talk about mental health. So having months like this to bring awareness to our health, our mental health is so important. I think it's one of the things we've been able to dispel a lot of the stigmas related to mental health. Understand that we can see a mental health provider, and it doesn't mean that we are crazy or something's wrong with us, or we have a lack of faith. That is really a part of being healthy.
Both Rick and Marlon have advice for men who may be struggling with mental health and looking for support.
Build their relationship with God. Seek that professional help, because if it wasn't for God and my grief counselor, I wouldn't be here today. Look, before I leave the house, I put my blessing oil on. As you can probably see it on my forehead now, like, I keep myself covered. Stay true to yourself. Feel what needs to be felt, and accept that it's okay to not be okay. A lot of us are going through the same things as similar. We're just silent about it.
So, for me, it may be prayer, my faith. For someone else, it may be, reading self-help books or publications that are centered around mental health or things that can be beneficial in helping someone that may be going through a particular issue or something.
Rick says the work he does isn't about recognition, it's about helping people heal.
So the work that I do is not something I do. It's something I've been called to do. And the most impactful thing for me is seeing people healed. Don't give up on it. And just like I said, know that you can go to therapy and you have someone that can walk with you through your issue, walk with you through your pain, and help you get to the place that you really want to be and being that whole person, mentally, physically, and spiritually.
In Memphis, I'm Alicia Renee.
Rick has his own practice, RH Counseling and Consulting, and if you'd like to visit his office, he's located in Memphis at 1331 Union Avenue, Suite 1014.